Hi, what I'm going to talk about today is AMC and why I believe that it'll go to $100 or even more within probably the next 2 years. Uh, so the original valuation that I did was on February 24th, and I've updated it for May. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. Since I'm not a broker or an analyst or a professional financial advisor, please don't buy or sell any securities or hold any securities based on any information in this video. For those who do not know what AMC is, AMC Entertainment Holdings is the largest movie theater operator in the world with over 1,000 theaters and 11,000 screens across the world. They usually have either the #1 market share or #2 market share position in large metropolitan areas in the United States. So for my first DCF that I did for this company, I used data from September 30th, the 2020 10Q and the 2019 10K. And I assumed AMC in the year ending 2021 has 75% of the 2019 operating cash flow. I also used the 2019 cash flow since the 2020 ones, of course, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, was unfair to use those cash flows because everything was locked down. So this is the balance sheet of AMC in 2019. And I used a beta of 1.1 for the DCF. And I also assumed that the 2019 free cash flows are obtained by the end of 2022 and a conservative free cash flow growth of about 5% per year for years after 2023 through 2025. And then I assume that the free cash flows grow 3% into perpetuity. So the balance sheet here shows, for example, the 2019 year, how many screen additions they had, the capital expenditures of 518 million. It shows that they had 265 million in cash in 2019 and 4.7 billion dollars in debt. Also, they had at that point 1.2 billion of stockholders' equity. My conservative DCF estimate returned a value of $11.30 at a 6.8% cost of equity. So the price on February 24th opened at 2021 opened at $7.23. This implies a 56% upside potential I had calculated. Now the range of values varies depending on the growth rate of the company and the cost of equity that investors are willing to accept. For example, if the investors accepted a 4.8% cost of equity, the stock value is $24.6 at a 3% perpetual growth rate, $33.7 at a 3.5% perpetual growth rate. So AMC in the past has actually grown revenue at 7.5% between 2017 and 2018, and even by 57% between 2016 and 2017. If the company can get capital expenditures under control and grow the free cash flow at a higher rate, then the valuation should actually increase if all other variables are held constant. So if AMC can grow free cash flow at 20% a year for years 2022 to 2025, the DCF actually gives a value of $19.54 at 3% growth rate into perpetuity and the same 6.8% cost of equity. Now, if you lower the cost of equity to 4.8% and put a 3% growth rate into perpetuity, the value is $43.40. With a 3.5% growth rate, so a little bit higher, the value then comes to $59.70. So AMC looks really undervalued. Now, events have happened since this first DCF that I did here was done, such as AMC raised new capital and issued new shares to pay off debt. And I'm going to do another more current analysis in a few seconds. It's interesting to note that the stock actually reached a high of $14.54 on March 18th, 2021. So that's the purple arrow here. And when I made my prediction was on this date. So, and it actually stabilized in the end at around $10.30, which is close to my prediction. This is the updated valuation of AMC for May 2021 using a multiple valuation this time rather than a DCF. So I assume that AMC eventually attains the 5.4 billion in revenue that it had in 2019. AMC, as of March 2021, now has roughly 450.2 million shares outstanding. And then I got that from the 10Q for March. The average revenue multiple for the sector AMC is in is about from 4 to 6, but can vary depending on the year. So using a multiple of 5, the value of AMC comes to $60.76 a share by sometime in 2022 to 2023. So this is actually a 488% gain from May 12th, its price of $10.32. So I believe that my prediction, at least, is that if AMC is able to recover pre-pandemic revenue faster than this, then the stock should actually appreciate faster. And I also believe that AMC deserves a higher multiple than 5, since operating performance should be improved in the future. Because, which I'm going to explain some of these operating improvements a little bit later. But so say, for example, you gave it a sales multiple of 9.7, which its competitor Cinemark actually currently is trading at. It makes the value of AMC actually $117.80 in 2022 to 2023. So this is a 1,041% gain from the current price of $10.32 on May 12, 2021. From the March 2021 quarterly financial statement. So a lot of positive things have actually happened since my original DCF. So AMC has actually increased their market share from 26% to 33%, partially due to some competitors going out of business during the pandemic. And I got this from the conference call. Now, there's a very strong pipeline of new movies coming out from 2021, again, due to the COVID backlog. Now, AMC has strengthened the balance sheet with $813 million in cash as of March 2021. Total debt is $11 billion compared to $10.3 billion at the end of 2019 before COVID started. And $5.4 billion of that debt is corporate borrowings. The rest is mostly lease obligations. So the debt hasn't actually increased by that much since 2019 even. AMC is running 99% of U.S. theaters as of March 31st, 2021. 585 domestic theaters running. They also are, as the days go on, they're actually opening up the international theaters too. Also, they've improved guest amenities such as the recliner seats, open source internet ticketing, and they've actually expanded their food and beverage options. And their food and beverage is a very high margin business. Also, they have a very large amount of members for their loyalty programs. As of March 31st, they had more than 23,400,000 member households enrolled in the AMC Stubs A-List program, AMC Stubs Premier, and AMC Stubs Insider programs combined. So there's a lot of opportunity for revenue growth. And I believe that AMC is going to go higher. I myself have a long position in AMC, and I predict that good things are going to happen in the future.